crafty ones, I have a double layout to show you this time. So they actually like go together, which is why I recorded them together. I did do them on 2 separate days though, so you'll notice different camera angles now that I have a different camera set up since this one, if that makes sense. Anyway, so right now I am trimming off, what am I doing? I was cutting the corners. All right. I end up deciding, I was like umming and ahhing about it, and then I end up deciding to do, I get my paper trimmer and I cut off like an inch on both sides, just on 2 sides, so it can be a little bit smaller. And then I punch the round corners to match my other rounded corners on the other one, and I'm gonna adhere those together, glue that on. And that's what I do. So yeah, so those are glued on, and now I am gluing on my letters. It says St. Pete because we went to St. Petersburg for a weekend, and this is what my layout's about. So I am just using some adhesive squares. On the Pete part, I end up using a glue stick. I don't know why I didn't just do it on this as well. Who knows? Anyways, but yeah, so this is a super simple layout, but I really liked adding the title in the middle to introduce like our weekend trip since I had so many photos of it. And I like how it lays in my album, how they're right next to each other. And I like the splash of color as well, since it was this summer in July we went for his birthday. And we just explored St. Pete. We went to the Deli Museum. We saw some art. We went to Whimsadoodle, which is a scrapbook store down in St. Pete. And he went to a skate shop he really wanted to go to. And yeah, these I got, these little chipboard things I got at the Scrapbook Expo, and this is my first time opening them. And they have this weird texture that I wasn't crazy about. They have like a grain to them. I don't know, it's really weird. I don't know if they're like super old and they were selling them or they're supposed to feel like this, but I don't like the feeling of them. So yeah. They're just like really grainy and I feel like they're like shedding or something. I don't know, it's weird. So here I'm just using the some of the excess that I cut off from the other little cards paper and putting it underneath the chipboard sticker just for layering. And then what do? Probably like looking, yeah, I grabbed my scrap box and I think I'm looking for more layering stuff. I struggled with this layout. Like I knew I wanted to do the St. Pete. I didn't know how I wanted to embellish. I don't know, I was struggling a bit for some reason. And since it's so photo heavy, I didn't want to embellish too much and I didn't want to embellish too little, if that makes sense. Anyways, I probably could have just had the photos and then just did the St. Pete title, but I liked all these chipboards. I've been wanting to use these chipboards since I've had them for a little bit, and yeah. I ended up going in my blue ephemera container. I have all my ephemera color coordinated, so I go in my blue one, and I'm just putting random shapes. I think I put just more circles underneath that So Cool chipboard sticker. I don't know the brand of it. I'll look and I will put it in the description box for you guys. There's a little Polaroid that I cut out from a 12x12 paper. And I'm covering the other camera on the chipboard because I like this camera more. This is the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection, and I don't think I use it. This is the Me and My Big Idea travel sticker pad, and I put road trip since it's I think it was like 2.5 hour drive to St. Pete for us from Orlando area. Anyway, so I did some stitching off camera, which you will see here, around my cards, which added an extra oomph. I really like how that came out. So yeah. Yay! So that's one part of my layout. And this is the other part. So I already did my Pete. I already glued them down, and I did the stitching. So now I'm really just going through my stickers and my ephemera and umming and ahhing about what should I do. So here you'll actually see like how much I struggle sometimes on layouts. This one I really did struggle. It didn't come together as smoothly as it sometimes does for me. I was just really stuck. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know the color. Like I knew the colors. I don't know. Do you ever just get stuck on a layout and you have no idea what to do? I try not to look too much at like other people's layouts because then I'm like, wow, why can't I do that? And also I don't have like all the new stuff sometimes. So when I'm stuck in a rut, I kind of just try to push past it and look at what I have, see what I can work with, go through my ephemera. I pulled it out like in one section of the container and just flipping through to see what matches what I want to do. And I mean, yeah, some people get out of the rut in different ways. Some people like to use sketches, or they like to look at Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook groups. As much as I love looking at everyone else's layouts, I don't like to when I'm stuck in a rut because I don't want to copy. And then, I don't know, I want to move past it myself, I guess. I'm stubborn like that whenever it comes to creating. Those little sandal flip-flops are from Simple Stories, I believe. I got them at Tuesday morning. The little arrow, the ombre arrow, is, I believe, from Project Life. It was like a summer value kit or something. And it came with some of those acetate ephemera pieces. So yeah, all I'm doing right now is just rifling through I'm just going through my blue container because I knew I wanted mostly blues to go with the St. Pete blue, I guess. Here I'm just using tacky glue, which does dry clear eventually. It does dry clear though, so you're not going to see the white glue. Again, I'm just going through all of my ephemera to see what I want to do. I don't end up doing that much on this, really. You'll see that I spent most of my time figuring out what I wanted to use. So that was the purpose of my video, is just to show you that, yes, I absolutely do struggle with some layouts. And I had an idea that I wanted to do the St. Pete, but I had no idea what I wanted to do after that. I didn't know how I wanted to put my ephemera. I didn't know how, I don't know. I just didn't know what to do. At the end, I'm pretty happy how it came out, though. It wasn't too much, it wasn't too little, and I really love my St. Pete title. That's a Dear Lizzie sticker. It says, "Let's go anywhere," and I just stuck it right on top of the arrow, as you can see, and then I added another heart, and I wanted another heart to go with it, so I just grabbed a green heart that I had in my ephemera. My blue box also has greens in it. I did used to have them separately, but I noticed I didn't really have that much of each one. And so I just combined them both. So like my red box has pinks as well. And then my orange has yellow and gold as well. And then I have black and white, and then I have my chipboard box. I just didn't want to have too many of them. So here I'm just going with my Tim Holtz sayings. You can never go wrong with Tim Holtz. When you're stuck in a rut, go with the Tim Holtz small talk. That is my little saying. It seems like I'm never running out of quotes in this. I want to get another little thing of them just because they're so perfect. So now I'm just journaling about our trip, how it was full of good food, art, and rain, a lot of rain. So we didn't get to go to the beach. We only went to the beach for like an hour. And yeah, so I'm using a Micron pen. I think I used the 01. So I'd love to know what you do whenever you're stuck in a rut. Do you go on Pinterest or Instagram? Do you push past it, see what you have? Or do you completely leave it to the side and let it rest for the night and then just go back to it the next day? Sometimes I do that as well. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, here I'm just outlining. Sorry, I thought I was done. Not. I'm just outlining it just to add more pops of black. And I go and I do the same thing on the Dear Lizzie sticker, that pink one, this one, and then I also do it on the heart. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Here is what it looks like together, and I'll show you pictures of what it looks like sitting next to each other because it really just complements each other. They wouldn't be that great if they were just by themselves. But yeah, so I like them really next to each other, and yeah, so thanks a bunch, guys. Be sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Bye!